Welcome back to our video series on everything you need to know. Today we're talking about the Township of Langley. With over 143,000 residents and growing every single day at a rate of almost 13%, well over double the provincial average, the Township of Langley has a lot to offer families and has a great community. Let's go on a tour of the Township of Langley. We're going to be starting off our tour here at the Langley Event Center, which is home to the Vancouver Giants with the WHL. We are here at a sports mecca. For anyone who's in a sporting event, you've probably done sports out here. This is a great area to come, spend time as a family. Not only do you have the hockey rinks and indoor tennis courts and basketball courts, there's parks, there's water parks, there's lots to do in this area as a family. Not only is it home to this sports mecca, but it's also home to two of the township's major schools. That's the Peter Ewart Middle School and the R.E. Mountain Secondary School. On the border of Langley City and the Township of Langley is the Willowbrook shopping mall. This mall is home to over 140 stores and services, and it's continuing to expand. Originally built in 1979, they're currently undergoing a lot of redevelopment started in 2020 to add even more services. This has become the hub for shopping in Langley if you live out here. Right now we're in the Willoughby Heights area, which is one of the fastest growing communities here in the Township of Langley. As you can see behind me, we've got multiple developments happening. This one is the Sigmund. You're going to continue to see the Willoughby Heights area continue to grow, continue to develop, as this is really where the hub of development sits. The township is also home to Trinity Western University. Trinity Western University spans over 157 acres and brings in about 4,000 students a year, making it one of Canada's largest privately funded universities. As I mentioned, there is a lot of development happening here in the Township of Langley, and one of the most exciting announcements was they're getting the first ever pair of towers here. This is the towers at Latimer Heights. This includes a 26-story and a 34-story concrete tower, first of its kind ever, here in the Township of Langley. And location-wise, where this development is perfect. The Township of Langley is kind of the last stop for anyone who still wants to work out towards Vancouver, but can live where it makes financial sense for people. And these towers is just the next introduction of the level of development we're going to see here in the Township of Langley. Now, the one thing the Township of Langley has is a lot of land. With over 316 square kilometers, you have room for not just agriculture and development in terms of housing, but you have lots of space for industrial, including film studios. You've got an Amazon distribution center. Best Buy has a distribution center. Lots of other companies that have warehouses out here. So this is a great area that's developing quite rapidly as well, creating more and more jobs for the area. Flanked by the mighty Fraser River is Fort Langley. Fort Langley, originally created as the birthplace of British Columbia, was put here by the Hudson's Bay Company to serve as a trading post to the First Nations Indigenous population here. Now, a great tourist site where you can come out, get a feel for what it was like back then, and again, learn all about the history of Fort Langley. Now, with Fort Langley nestled against the Fraser River here, you've got some awesome features. One, it's got a real old world feel, which is really great for tourists to come. You've got the Historical National Museum and the Fort to Fort Trail, which takes you all the way to the Derby Reach National Park, which is where one of the original forts was also located. So it's a great area to come, chill as a family, or if you want a more laid back living, there's lots of opportunity to own over here as well. As you can see here in downtown Fort Langley, there is so much to do between all the different shops and restaurants and just great atmosphere. You'll see a lot of tourists come into this area to check it out, but it's also fun for the family and just a general vibe just to come and chill in and just enjoy the sun. And this concludes our tour of the Township of Langley. Situated between the Fraser River all the way down to the US border, there's so much that the township has to offer. If you've been thinking about moving into this area, feel free to give us a call. My name again is Cameron with the Kelly Fry team, 604-365-9771.